Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
There it is. It's the closer special. And I mean, Willa does need to play the skin. If you don't play Rumble in the jungle,
yeah,
then you lose. I think it's
really
just, it's always what happens.
A good angle there with the Q from the Tom Kench. Oh!
Whoa, flashes everywhere as Colmy's getting welcomed to the Rift in the worst way possible. He is really dead. And that is not the way that you wanted to see it go down.
I'm not interested.
This is where the pause comes in. He's like, oh, I'll deal with it until level 3, and then we out. Speaking of out, that's not Sylvie. He's in this bottom lane, and Execute and Henna are in trouble. There's a teleport to the bottom lane as Closer's like, I want this one, and already Sylvie's dead. But at least they didn't give a kill to the Aurelia. Now Colmy, remember, doesn't have Flash, and Will is just going to flash on top of him, and he's dead.
Wow. The right side. We get the one bonus one in playoffs, but it's a realistic outcome. Oh.
Colmy again in a little bit of trouble here as Closer's diving in. Grand Entrance is going to miss, and there is the Abyssal dive. Sylvie coming on over, finds some decent damage, and Execute should be taken down here. Sylvie grabs that kill, and Closer is able to limp away. Nice play here from Nongshim. And that has just come off cooldown now. So that's certainly good, but now he's going to get stunned, and this could just be it. There's the ulti from Closer. Sylvie, he comes forward. That's a cute little flash. As now Colmy's walking the wrong direction, and the W comes through. Harpoon lands onto Sylvie as well. But I think Closer might just be...
Colmy just had to recall and TP back in. He just got back to lane.
Well, they're going to look for another stun. They don't find it there as Sylvie dives in. Good knock up on the Tom Kench as now Willa. He finds an equalizer, and Peter, he is just burning down. Shockwave is used. It just doesn't really do anything. And now Closer's looking for even more. The W is channeled. They do turn on him, and he should be taken down as Jiwoo turns up to save the day. Nice play there.
You can't just do what you want in this lane.
Yeah.
If and you auto me, I will kill you.
And all right, Execute looks for the Grand Entrance, and he'll find it here. Jiwoo is by himself, and Execute tanks the turret. And one more hit, and Henna locks it down. Beautifully played. The coordination between these two players who have...
Not there. No other way to phrase it.
Willow is spotted. And now Closer could be in a bit of trouble. Shockwave does come down, but he was channeling the W. We'll see whether that keeps him alive. As there's the Equalizer Vanguard's Edge combination. Peter going down very, very low, and this time he will die. Sylvie tries to get the Heartbreaker for the Execute onto Closer. It doesn't work out. Wouldn't have done enough damage anyway. And Jiwoo is running up, throwing. He'll be fine. Yeah, we did see the Vanguard's Edge Equalizer combo there. Pretty strong. Yeah, Dundun trying to get in position for a Gnar, but that Gnar bar is dwindling. And FearX know that they can just fight.
Execute still has ult on this flank. Like, you can see Colmy trying to zone him away, but if Execute gets in here, it could be massive. Yeah, Colmy does find a dissonance. Doesn't really do too much here to Execute, though, as the Rift Herald is going to be secured, and now Execute looks for it. Goes for that engage. Closer wanting to find the opportunity. Doesn't get there, though. Vanguard's Edge just hits the wind, and now Clear is going to pay for their sins. Does try to get out, but it's not going to work. It's Sylvie that locks up the kill on the Cassante, and now Willa is running. Execute, can you actually stop this? Oh, that's a decent little attempt, but he may still die. Never mind, blast cones exist. It was great. I think making the sacrifice and making sure that they just don't go for the Herald and they look for it. Colmy's dead. He's really big time dead. Big time dead. Not sure about that one, Atlas. Let's think about our words a little bit more in the future. But I'll have some opportunities there. Accurately?
Yeah.
He was big time dead.
Yeah, he was really dead. And Henna really flashed. Super Mega Death Rocket comes on forward as well, and that is going to be a Abyssal dive, picking up the kill there by Peter. Really important for this squad. They are going to be able to do so. So no teleport for Closer, no chance for them to do anything about this Drake. So that is, it's a big number. But if they can actually deal with her, then that's... well, Colmy is not really dealing with too much here, as Clear is just doing Cassante things. Finds Q and back to the mini wave.
Well, you remember I was talking about the 1-3-1
bounce back, and we know that this guy... I mean, mental isn't even a conversation that we have when it comes to Dundun. He's just not going to give it up, because Colmy is in the bottom lane, and Jiwoo is trying to take down this turret. Execute going to block a Super Mega Death Rocket by accident. And Nongshim
on purpose.
Yeah, they grab themselves this outer turret in the mid lane. There's a flash forward from Executor. Sylvie will get charmed, but there's the eat from Peter. Teleport to come in, and now Nongshim, a re-engage possibility as well as Executes the target. They will take him down. Beautifully played. Now Dundun on the flank angle. Not a lot of Narbar, but he's building it. And Henna just destroyed. All right, Nongshim. They just stand their ground and say, bring it, and Fox says, well, we'll try.
Dude, that's just Baron, Nongshim, on a dime. Like, they didn't contest the Dragon, and they just find a perfect team fight. Like, he's been on an item and a half for such a long time.
Yeah.
And he's only just completed his second item.
Well, turret for
taking away the Gromp there. And the Gnar has been sent to answer.
That was pretty funny. Sylvie's going to have to use the Heartbreaker. Quickness going to come down. There's the Equalizer. Sylvie should just be dead here. That's one Baron taken down. Jiwoo could be in trouble here as Hannah, he's not exactly as durable as he wants to be. Executing a similar boat as the Zap connects onto Willa, but now Closer has made his way in clear as well. This kiting from Jiwoo is working out nicely. Super Mega Death Rocket is very, very close to the Frozen Heart. As I hold my thought, there's a good engage onto Peter. Equalizer as well, as Jiwoo has to get out of the way of that one. There's the Feather Storm as Hannah doesn't get hit by that Super Mega Death Rocket, and now it's Clear and Execute trying to be that front line. Clear also doing some work here, but Closes out of the fight. But no, they expose Jiwoo! And it's Clear that does come in. Still very low health bars, and Dundun, is he going to be the savior of this team? That's the question. Willa locks down one kill under Peter, but Dundun, he's finding it, he's doing it, and the wallop comes down. It's a triple for this Gnar, and he might be the savior for Nongshim.
What a redemption arc for Dundun after, honestly, a very poor game one. Game two, he is the driving force. FearX get everyone so low. Looks like they're going to be able to take the team fight, but the Gnar comes through strong, able to net. And also, they just saw it come and disengage the left side of the mid lane. So, Closer still looking for a window. There's minions there now to dash to.
Yeah. And Execute, oh dear, he just blows up. Not going to find the opportunity to get in there. Looks a little bit silly as he gets stunned immediately. Equalizer not also doing what it wants to do. And Closer keeping his health bar high, but Clear not so lucky. Doesn't find the stun. And FearX just lose 2 members for free.
Nongshim just too many tools.
Dundun now, like, 404 Mundos not found. It is just, I don't know. It's like the first game didn't exist. And he's like, I'm on Mana in the game by a considerable margin. And somehow it's also Call Me that is second. Perhaps Orianna just needs to be banned. Maybe this champion is just a bit too strong.
I just find it crazy they put her so far behind and she still just does so much damage.
Yeah. Even gets hit by a Q from Clear and then gets to ignore everything. That is largely in part to do with all of these minions and barons and crazy stuff as Jiwoo just freely throwing rockets at FearX, and there is nothing they can do about it. The range advantage just a little bit too high, especially given the state of the game. And now Henna gonna get bounced on here by Dundun. The easiest Feather Storm of his life. And Execute going to pay for his sins here as he's trying to get himself out. Equalizer going to be used, and the Super Mega Death Rocket still not landing. That is fine. Clear still finding these Qs, but it just doesn't matter. They're just standing their ground. Shockwave does come in. All Out now down as well here as Clear is trying to stay alive. The Devour going to be used onto Jiwoo as Fox closing in. They hadn't lost anyone for so long, but now these health bars are starting to melt. And now they will bring us to a game number 3. Nongshim! They're back in it. They're back on the board. And the losing streak has been stopped, at least as